Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. It is the weekend and we are going to be doing a weekend edition. Get ready with me. I'm going to be using all Chantecaille products as well as Chantecaille fragrance. I wanted to go ahead and invite you guys to a live event that will be happening tomorrow, Sunday, September 20th at 9 a.m. I'm going to be teaming up with my good friend Angela Rogers, and we are going to do another one of our beauty chats, but this time we are going to be exploring the wonderful world of Chantecaille fragrance, which I feel like is often overlooked, and I've been having so much fun exploring their entire line. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, giving you a little sneak peek at one of my favorite fragrances from Chantecaille, then let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do a quick and easy weekend look, and I'm first going to start by putting on Chantecaille. This is the lip potion. You guys, I really love this stuff. So this is how I prep my lips. And someone was asking, mine is definitely kind of like a little bit gooier. Someone was thinking maybe theirs had kind of, kind of had been ruined by being delivered in the hot, and mine is not. So it is very moisturizing and a little goes a long way, but you guys, this is the perfect way to prep your lips. So I'll put that on first, and then we're going to use the Rose de Mai Eye Lift, and I like to put this on before makeup. It makes a great little base. So it just comes out like this. It's almost like a little gel-like, you guys. It feels fabulous on the eyes, and then I will take it underneath here and kind of pull it up into that little eye area there, and this gives me a temporary eye lift. You can also use whatever is there and kind of put it on the lid, and it helps your shadow stay put. So a multi-purpose kind of product. And I'm just getting over pink eye, so if my eyes look a little irritated between smoke and pink eye, that is what's been going on. So I'm just excited to have the go with all to be putting some makeup on. So I'm just going to be putting this a little bit all over the lid and just rubbing this underneath, giving myself a little eye lift over here. I love these products. I love this little product, by the way. So, okay, we're going to let that kind of sink in. And while we're doing that, I am going to be using my favorite Chantecaille Future Skin. You guys, I just love this stuff. So yes, this is still a favorite, and I did have a request to do an updated, like my favorite foundations. So I will do that this coming week. I will put together kind of favorites of foundations that I've been using in high rotation. So this is the shade Alabaster. It's a little bit lighter, but I like to kind of use this to highlight the skin. And then I will also use just a little bit of Ivory. You don't have to do that, you guys. This is more of my summer shade. You can just pick one, but I will do a few dots of Ivory, which then kind of on the perimeters of my face, and then we'll buff this into the skin. This is just my favorite. It's hydrating. I look kind of scary at the moment. It is hydrating, and it just kind of smooths out the skin, and I just love it. So I'm just going to take this. You know what I keep forgetting to do is you can actually add, if you want a little bit more glow, you can add a little bit of the liquid luminizer into your foundation. Let me go get that just to show. What I will do, you guys, is I will take this little liquid luminizer, and I have it in the shade SHEEN, and that's just the one I love. And I'm literally going to take just a little bit, and then I will dab just a little bit as we are pouncing it in to the skin. It's going to give me a nice little glow. So this one will have a little glowy look today. So then I'll continue just to kind of pounce this in. Most of the time I mix it in with my foundation. So we'll just take a minute and really pounce this guy into the skin. You can also use your fingertips. You can use a brush. Really versatile kind of foundation, and it's just beautiful. Okay guys, nice little glowy skin. Then I'm going to use my favorite concealer. This is Chantecaille. This is the Le Camouflage STYLO, and I have it in shade number 2. Now I'm so excited because tomorrow, Sunday, we are doing a live event. This is going to be with my dear friend Angela Rogers. Many of you guys have met her. She's just a wonderful person. We sort of think of each other as sisters, and we are going to be doing another live event, but this time we're going to be exploring all of Chantecaille fragrances. So one thing that is often overlooked is because I think people love their makeup and skincare, but Chantecaille has a beautiful lineup of fragrances. And I've been asked so many times about them, and I was embarrassed too because I just often overlook them. I'll go to the counter and I will pick up stuff from Chantecaille and just sort of forget about the fragrances. And I am so excited, you guys, because we are walking you through the entire line of fragrances. I have fallen in love with several of them, and we're going to be sharing all this good information, and of course there will be something special for you guys that are going to join us live. That's going to be on my channel. It is tomorrow. That is Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and that is 12 p.m. Eastern time. And I think you'll be able to figure out what time zone from hopefully those. I just don't want to say anything incorrect. And you guys, we are so excited for this live event. We already have another one in the works for October. So just hop on over. Of course, it will be recorded. So if you cannot make it at that time, no worries. We'll have it up on my YouTube channel. But anyways, we are so excited. We've been working on this little project together and hope that some of you guys can make it. I will be doing a little fragrance of the day today using one of these Chantecaille fragrances. So moving on, we have got a little bit of concealer, and then you guys, you can always put extra little coverage on your skin using the Chantecaille. This is their little Real Skin Eye and Face. I really love this as well. And you know what? I've got a little bit of dots over here. We'll put a little bit over here. And I just really like to use this kind of directly from the bullet here. And just a little bit, you guys. I don't want to put too much makeup on. I really like this. If you like Clé de Pose, kind of that stick concealer, which is amazing. This has a lot of the same kind of attributes to it, and I just really have been enjoying it. There's days that I will often just kind of slick on a little bit of this, and I still like Le STYLO camouflage for underneath my eyes because that has a little bit of caffeine complex in it, and it's gonna give me a little bit of a lift. I don't necessarily use this underneath my eyes. I prefer this kind of for touch-ups on my skin. So just going to kind of perfect the skin a little bit here. And I'm going to use a little bit of their cheek GELEE, which I love. I'm going to use happy because that is kind of my mantra today. I am just so happy about the rain. I'm just hoping that this is going to help these poor firefighters and people on the front line, kind of give them a little bit of a break. So as much as I'm complaining about air quality, I can't even imagine being in the thick of it. So this is a much needed little relief, hopefully. But now they're talking about possibly creating mudslides. So if it isn't one thing, it seems to be another. And I am just going to try to stay happy and positive during this time. So you guys, I'm just kind of like tapping this in just a little bit. And it's going to just give me a little bit of a flush on my skin. We're going to let this sink in as we do quick and easy eye. So Allure magazine just came out, and one of the Chantecaille winners was actually these luminescent eye shades. And I am going to use this today as a quick and easy eye look, and I'm going to actually be using the one in Giraffe. You guys, this is just this beautiful bronze color, and it makes just the most easy little eye look ever. So I just took a little like this, and I actually like to use it with my finger, and I'm just going to tap a little bit of that onto my lid. And don't worry if it looks a little messy, I promise we are going to blend this out. But I'm just going to take that. Then I'm going to take my Sonia G. This is the Worker 2. And you guys, I'm just going to kind of just brush this all over the lid. We're talking easy little eye here. And a little bit of a pretty bronze shade. Okay guys, just such an easy wash of color here. I just love Giraffe. Then of course I'm going to need a little eyeliner to kind of define my eyeballs. Then I'm going to actually use 2 eyeliners today. I'm going to use my Chantecaille. My favorite is actually Slate. I just love having a little bit of the kind of bronzy and then put in a little bit of slate gray kind of on my upper. And then on the bottom, I'm going to use Jasper. And Jasper is basically like a really pretty kind of brown, kind of a canyon brown color. So I'm going to take my slate and I'm just going to come up here. As you can tell, you guys love slate. This is my most used kind of eyeliner. And I'm just going to come and wiggle it between my lash line here. I sharpened it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to wiggle this between my lash line here. Just going to smudge this out just a little bit. Then I'll just take you guys whatever's left from smudging out a little of the slate. I'm going to just rub. I'm going to just take a little whatever's on my brush and kind of bring it down here. And then we'll use the brown as well down there. And this will just help kind of define my eyes. I just kind of am one of those people. I feel like I need a little bit of eyeliner to define my particular eye shape. Otherwise, I find they kind of sink into my head. So here is Jasper. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Jasper and I'm actually going to go into that waterline. You guys, these are fantastic. Okay, we've got some eyeballs on, but we need to actually finish off with my favorite, Chantecaille Faux CILS Longest Lash Mascara. I take a few minutes on my mascara, guys, but essentially what I do is I try to get as close to the base as possible, and then I'm going to wiggle it. I wish I had some fancy technique to show you guys, but essentially I will spend some time coating up these lashes so that my eyeballs can be on. So I'll do that and then I'll be right back and we can finish off the face, have a little fun with fragrance. Okay, mascara's on. I cleaned up my brows a bit. And I forgot bronzer. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it's probably because it's like dark outside. But I need a little bit of warmth to my skin. So I'm going to be using SIRENA. And I'm finding this to be just a fantastic kind of transitional kind of bronzer that's going to give me just a little bit more of a golden glow versus that kind of red toned. But I love both of the bronzers. But many of you told me I needed this for kind of the more fall winter months, and you were right. It is just fantastic and it's just going to give me a little bit of a glow on the skin. So let's warm up that. Then for lips, I'm going to line my lips with Nuance here, and then I bet you can guess which lippy I'm going to use. I am so in love with ACACIA, so we're going to put that on real quick. Gonna use Acacia. You guys, it's just like perfect little tawny rose shade. Perfect little tawny rose shade. I'm just gonna take a moment to use my favorite Chantecaille Rose de Mai little spritz here. Then for fragrance of the day, I'm going to use Calamatone, and I actually just have the sample at the moment. The big bottle is showing up, so hopefully we'll have that for the live event. But you guys, I have fallen in love with this. So Calamatone is kind of one of these warm, sensual scents. That's what I'm feeling today. Kind of want to counterbalance the smokiness in the air, and this actually almost goes well with that. So you guys, this one is delicious. So this is going to be one of these rich, sensual kind of fragrances. If you like something like Chanel Coromandel, you're really going to love Calamatone. This one has a rich base of cedar, musk, agarwood, and sandalwood. So it's just really kind of wonderful, rich, sensual kind of base. But then it's got a little bit of lightness at the top, and that comes from thyme. So it's got thyme, rosemary, bergamot, and then ylang ylang. And then the heart notes, it's got rhubarb, geranium, and patchouli. So again, don't be afraid of patchouli. I used to be afraid of it, and I was like, I really don't like it. And then I realized that I had several perfumes in my collection that were patchouli based. So this one is just beautiful, warm, perfect kind of fall fragrance. It's kind of got that intoxicating element to it that I just am like, it smells so cozy and just delicious. So I'm really loving that one. But Angela and I are going to be walking you through the entire line of the Chantecaille fragrances. You guys, I am so excited about this. I have been very intrigued by their fragrances for a really long time, and there's just so many great stories behind all of them. So I'm so excited for tomorrow's live event. That is Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. A little beauty chat with Angela Rogers. We're going to be walking you through the entire line of the Chantecaille fragrances. I personally am feeling like they do not get enough attention. I think they get a little bit overshadowed by their makeup and their skincare. So we are so excited to be kind of highlighting this beautiful fragrance line because, as many of you know, Sylvie is actually French and fragrance is her baby. So it's kind of exciting to learn a little bit about the stories behind these fragrances. And honestly, the fragrances that I have been playing with, I am just so excited to be sharing with you guys because they are just gorgeous. So please come join us tomorrow live. This is going to be so much fun. And again, you guys, if you can't make it at that time, it will be recorded and you can watch it at your own convenience. It'll be on my YouTube channel. And as always, you guys, I appreciate all your well wishes. You guys have been so sweet. So thank you so much for all your love and support. It truly means the world to me. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see some of you at our live event tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.